as well. You think about all the issues they've had. I remember the fuel pump, the flat tires. It's been just a little bit of everything for the 41. They thought their luck had turned around. Look at this. Watch that barrier. Oh, you see that steel slide in, the foam compress.
But you know, if you think about Mayer, they had started to come on 2 of the last 3 weeks. He had finished up there in the top 5. I scored a lot of stage points, and we're starting, you felt like, to put things together.
You know, I just looking at that, the 17 was just maybe a little bit low on the racetrack. I mean, these 3 wide, there's enough room for 3 cars there, or 2 cars below them, but, you know, it just puts that 41 in just such a bad aero spot. You'll see him get really close, right on corner entry here, and that's the point where you just, as a driver, you got no ability to control the car.
And Sam drove the hell out of that thing for about 4 seconds, sideways. Watch how long he gets sideways here. Right here, it gets out from underneath him. He's chasing it, chasing it, chasing it, chasing it. It starts to get even a little bit more yawed out, and then it grabs right here. Ooh, massive impact into the right front.
Let's check in with Carla Metz.
Thanks, Adam. Yeah, Brandon Jones just released from the medical center, involved in that first incident. We've talked a lot about the fog since we've restarted this race. What was the communication like with your spotter right before that?
Yeah, I mean, it was certainly not Lambert's fault on top of the roof. I was initially a little frustrated with the 19, put me 3 wide, but after I get back and I watched that a little bit, the 00, I don't know, it just kind of never lifted, and I guess probably thought he was just going to regenerate my momentum, but when he did, it just shot me dead left into the 19 car. So, I mean, sitting around here all freaking night long, and this is how it ends. I was pretty frustrated about that, but I don't know. I guess I should have been closer to the front than I was there as well. So, hated for Benetton and Menards. We haven't had very many DNFs this year, and we've been doing really good about getting a lot of points. So, today's kind of a wash, I guess, for us. But whenever we do get the truck race in, I've got redemption, hopefully, in that. So, looking forward to getting in the next one. Hated for our guys, though. This one hurts.
Thanks. A little frustration from the 20, Adam.
And Brandon, as he referenced, one of the many drivers running multiple races this weekend here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Hopefully trucks can get going here tomorrow morning. Under caution for the 5th time here at Charlotte. Let's get our Mobil 1 leaderboard. Leading this race, Chastain in front of Hill, Love, Allgaier, and Corey Day.
Cruz also just released from the medical center. Brent, we were talking with your teammate Brandon Jones. He mentioned going 3 wide with you. From your vantage point, what happened?
Yeah, he just talked to me about it after he got finished interviewing and just was talking about the push that he got. So we talked a little bit right after the wreck, and I think we were both like a little upset about the situation, and I don't think he knew what really made him get hooked and if I left him enough room, but we just talked it out right there, and he said it was a bad push. So we're all square there. It sucks. I hate it for our team. Our young life number 19 Toyota GR Supra was really, really good today. We drove, holy smokes, that was hard. We drove from like 18th to 6th and like 15 laps at Green Flag Racing, and only got a couple laps there before that crash. But sucks we had to go through this when we had this good of a car. Wish it would have been on a day where we weren't as good, but blessed to be here and to be racing tonight.
Speed 17 radio prior to the restart.
I only fear if I have one is we get to halfway or the end of stage 2 and they call it because of the fog. That's my biggest worry right now, if I'm being honest with you. I understand.
Go ahead.
Well,
Justin should have pitted. I'm not really sure.
well, we'll wait and see. We got a long
I
ways
think
to
he's
go
going to
here.
wish he pitted in about 6 laps.
It's going to be tough restarting right here.
Green.
Chastain in control from the inside lane. Halfway point, stage 2.
Restarts, he has been so strong, not just on the launches, but really just these first few laps. So I looked at the lap times. He ran the fastest lap of the race just on that last restart when he took the lead. He's just been so strong for these first few laps. 3 wide, though.
Yeah, we talked about JRM cars and how fast they've been. What about the 2 RCR cars? You see Austin Hill, Jesse Love going for the lead. Austin Hill on the outside got the lead on the last restart. So RCR having a great night as well here.
Jesse Love flashing through. Little wave, peace sign out the window. Thank you very much, reigning champ on point. And you think about the significance of this you know, RCR and everything this organization has dealt with the last couple of days with the passing of Kyle Busch, and now to have 2 of their cars in the top 4, and Jesse Love, who talked about Kyle being his hero out front leading this race.
See, Jesse Love was all the way on the bottom. Chastain ran the middle, carries all that momentum now down the front stretch. See how hard Jesse can race him on the outside. I think the preferred lane is, oh, you see Chastain slides up in front of him. It's going to lose a little bit of his momentum on exit. Pulls down, is able to block Jesse. It just seems like now that we've run a few laps, that traction compound, well, now they're going right back. Ooh, Chastain missed the bottom. The 2's going to be able to get right back inside of him here.
Yeah, lots of times what'll happen too, if you miss the bottom, you'll get that right front hung in that seam, and you can't get it down there.
Love not going away. What a good battle for the lead.
Another slide job, they're going to slide right back under him.
All this happening
Nice.
in front of Corey